Howdy, howdy, fellas. Got a World of Warships Legends match today in the Vrijheid. Vrijheid? The freedom. Freedom. Yeah. I made the Numancia video. It said that I wanted this guy instead. So I was like, should I go any further? So I picked a number, 30. I was like, I'm gonna go to 30, and we'll just see. And sure enough, 31 was the Vrijheid. So I've got it. And yeah, it's very good. I will say that the first I don't know, 6-ish matches that I played in it, I wasn't a huge fan. Uh Having played it a little bit more, I think, oh, you know what, I'll put in my stats. Sometimes I forget, like, I just think it's relevant of like where am I coming from. So give me 1 second. All right, well, shoot, I actually don't have my most recent one, so blah, that's what you get. The first like handful of matches that I played, I really didn't like it, and I've come to realize that how this ship performs does depend a little bit on the matchmaking. If you end up in a match with a bunch of battleships that are just going to obligingly push into you and let you drop them, let you smoke up and burn them down, if you get destroyers that you can safely push into, I'm using Firstner. I don't have my build, but it's Firstner with fire chance first row, concealment, unique skill, and then the target locator, which I think is the last row. I think that's how it is. And then I've got 2 concealment inspirations, I think. So that's part of what I changed. Is I had been running just like a maximum fire chance and actually refill station because I just never really found the drop skill, like the unique legendary skill that the Dutch cruisers have, that if you're within, it's like 7, 7.5, 8.5, 9, something like that, within a certain distance, if you're close to enemy ships, you get like an extra drop every other drop. I just didn't find that proc often enough with the tech tree line. I was playing more of a ghost spot drop build with max fire chance on those. I tried that on this, not worth it, you don't need it. And so I've gone max concealment to get close, to get this to proc, because you have the smoke screen that if things get too hot, you can just pop the smoke. I've used it as like a squid, you know, pop the smoke and run away. I've used it to sit there and farm if I think I can take out the ship. You know, it's very versatile to have those 3 smokes, and then 8.2 concealment and a target locator. I'm basically playing this thing like a big destroyer. It's not exactly the same, but that I enjoy that. I basically go into the cap and like I'm ready to roll. I am ready to brawl. Smoke has a bad reputation as like, oh, it's passive and people camp. I am like the complete opposite. If I have a ship with smoke, to me that is just like, oh yes, I can just send it because it's not just a total roll of the dice. I can actually get out if I end up in hot water. So I really like having smokes, especially when I have a bunch of them. Like I like the Pazharsky smoke, I like the defense smoke, I like the British destroyer smokes, all those things. I like being able to do that because I love the amount of aggression that I can get away with when I know that I can get out for free if I find out I need to. Because again, like, this is World of Warships Legends. You never know when the whole middle flank is going to come onto your flank and your whole flank is going to completely disappear. And it's like, uh-oh, like, I shouldn't be in the cap right now. Smoke up and run away. Like, I just love it. Oh, hey, there's its, closest competitor, the D7P. I have a match from forever ago in the D7P that I never actually made a video of. Partially, it's just like, I like just never really got along with the D7P. I have had a couple of good matches, but it just never felt quite right of like, oh, this is how I play or how to play or what's my take on it, because it's like I don't agree with it. Like, it doesn't work that well for me. Again, apart from the good matches. So it's like, I just haven't made the video, but I like the Vrijheid a lot more than the D7P, mostly because of the smoke. It has different airstrikes. The D7P has more charges, longer range. I think actually a slightly tighter drop. The Vrijheid has 2 charges, I think a slightly faster cooldown, much shorter range. It's 10-5 versus 12 on the D7P, so that definitely makes a difference. But because it's so short, because I get the smoke, I find that I actually get to use my guns more on the Vrijheid than I feel comfortable on the D7P, or at least it's more flexible. You can shoot over the islands in both. The D7P has bonus pin on the guns. They're 152s, but they get 30 millimeters of pin, which is really nice. It's not 32, so it's not like... it's good, but it's not amazing. It's mostly good against cruisers. It's still going to get beat up by most other cruisers. They both have... D7P has better AP, but they both can kind of function the same way. And I really like that just the way fire chance works, because the Vrijheid has faster reload, and it has the smoke. The guns actually find much better at setting fires than I ever found the D7P. The D7P, the reload just feels, for 8 barrels, trying to set fires is just a little bit too long.
Good luck, everyone.
This has like maybe a 30% faster reload. So that's nice. I haven't talked about the match at all, just general about the ship, but I think you can see in the match so far, like, that's what happened. I got in the cap. I didn't even have to smoke up, but I know I can sit in that spot because I can pop the smoke if I need to. I love being able to do that. Like, I find that you can drive the match a lot more than you can in others. Hey, look, it's another, it's another where we're losing. Oh man, every match these days, guys. But it is what it is. It's just more space to carry, right? Oh no, we're spotted. Oh, and it's a Belfast 43. That's really not good. Oh, I remember this sequence in particular. I feel like I played this pretty well. I'm like dropping and shooting and dropping. I'm not amazing with airstrikes. I am getting better. I actually think the Vrijheid has a bit of a sweet spot size for me. It's not huge, but it's not too small. Take out the North Carolina. We've got a Belfast 43. I switch to AP. He doesn't. We get a few Citadels. Do we drop? Yeah, we hit the drop. It's just like I am nailing it with this sequence. Oh, and we turn out. He's turning out, but I'm going to switch to the fire. I think I can actually swing back around into my smoke. Do I manage to get that? But the Belfast 43 doesn't have a heal. He is lightly armored, so it's like every bit of damage that I do to him is going to stick, and he's burning. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Like a little bit of brawling in the Vrijheid. That is not something you want to do a lot. And I'll just kind of go back to my original comment of the fact that I didn't have an amazing first run. This thing can definitely get beat up by cruisers. It is, I mean, it can get beat up by anything. It's on an Indrocht hull. Hey, blind drop the Belfast. Like, guys, this, oh my gosh, I was playing out of my mind this match. Especially considering my my beverage status. I played this the other night. Oh, while we got a calm moment, I'll put this in. I think this was in. No, actually, I'll wait till the end. I had a good run, and I was indulging a little bit, and you know, I was just feeling it. I was just feeling it. I had a couple good matches. I made a bad play in one of them that I think could have been a 5K match, but I went out early and just barely, our team barely pulled it out. But anyway, what was I saying? That was a good sequence. Vrijheid definitely has the tools to get stuff going. In some circumstances, the first handful of matches that I played were a lot of high DPM cruisers. You do outspot them, but it's not particularly fast. If you go up against faster cruisers, you do have those engine boosts, but they're short duration, so it's just like, ooh. There are definitely matchups that you can feel a little less effective than you might in something else. And I would kind of consider this a top tier 7 cruiser, at least right now. It has some aspects to it that I feel like if people kind of figure it out, maybe it's going to drop off after a while. But we'll see. We'll see. Will the player base figure it out? I don't know. Yeah, cruiser heavy matches can be a bit of a pain. If they're agile and fast and dodge your airstrikes. You just don't really have the gun punch to, like, if a bunch of cruisers get in your face, you can't take them. You can hide, but you're gonna get out TPM'd. And yeah, but if you have a bunch of battleships that obligingly just all line up to get burned down, oh man, this thing is glorious. And I do, like, oh, I lost that. That could have been, that was mine. No, in a match this close, I'll just, like, shoot at what you got. Like, take the kills. It's fine. I want to win. I want to win. It's close and I want to win. What else? What else? Flipping the cap, doing the stuff. You know, I definitely, not to pat my back, but, like, won this match for the team. And I think the Vrijheid being able to drop on the North Carolina while shooting at the Belfast 43, that's fun. I like the flexibility of the kind of multiple armaments. Like, that's kind of cool. Somewhat, it's not the same as, like, secondaries, but it's almost like the airstrikes are your main armament and your guns are the secondaries in a way. I don't know, a little bit. You can just, like, you can split your fire, you can be firing at different targets, you can fire over islands like I'm doing at the landing right now. That is amazing. Anyone who's played the Dutch cruisers knows that already. So that's not unique to this one, but I find that in instances like this, especially when you're close to something on the other side, I actually had a dude accuse me of cheating the other day because he was going up the middle in Two Brothers. My favorite play for anyone to make. No, it's not. It's like I can just sit on the outside and just chain drop him because the airstrikes cool down quickly, and you proc the legendary skill. It's just like, yeah, Kraken Unleashed. Like, you just cycle the drops so fast. Yeah, this is a fun ship. I really like. It's like a destroyer. I play it like a destroyer. I'm sure there are people that play it more like a farming like cruiser. Just checking out how likely this this Harbin is to be super good. This is a win right now, as long as I don't blow it. I do want to sink this guy, but not convinced. I would rather get the win than risk it for the extra thing, but I wanted enough, and I've got good enough concealment, and I've got smoke screens on deck. Like, all right, let me see if I can outspot this guy. He's running Chin, so he may have fantastic concealment anyway. I think mine should be lower. I don't know for 100% how low his can get, but it's not going to be much lower than A2, and I think it actually bottoms out a little bit higher than that. So I should outspot him and at least get a sense. I don't know what his health is. I think that's what I was asking on the mic there. If anybody happened to see what his health was. So we don't know that. If he's super low, I want to go ahead and finish this off before I eat, like, some random stupid torpedo or something unlucky like that. Oh, there he is, and he is full health. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to drop on him. I'm going to shoot him, but I'm fully expecting that I'm just going to smoke up and get out of here. So pretty much ready for that. Like, if he's terrible in his aim, if it is way off, like, sure, maybe I'll take the fight, but I just want the win. Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm losing guns, I'm losing stuff. Nah, we're getting out of here. I don't want to fight this. I don't want to lose this. If I get, actually, speaking of that, that is one thing that I noticed in much more in the first few matches I played, and it's definitely a weakness of this, is the guns. They're destroyer guns, and you lose them like destroyer guns. I lose guns so much in this thing. Anything shoots you with HE, obviously even low caliber like the Harbin, the guns go out like crazy. Thankfully, the engine doesn't seem, it's not super tough, but it doesn't have that, like the Dalian and Blucher, a lot of the German ships just have that super weak engine. Doesn't seem to be like that, so that's really nice. Here, I thought he would give me a little more space, but we've also got not enough time left in the match that I'm particularly worried about him sinking me, but I actually thought he might be a little bit further back than that, so yeah, I don't think I'm in too much danger here. Anyway, Vrijheid got a lot of fun aspects. It is really fun to bully these, like, battleship heavy matches where they just want to sail in and sail in a straight line, and, like, man, it's a lot of fun. 4K. I'll pop on the end of this a little clip that I made of a 4-match string where I got 3 out of the 4 were. Oh, I already posted on the channel. I won't post it again. If you want to go see it, I posted it as an individual clip. But Vrijheid, it's a lot of fun. I don't know that it's going to be my daily driver for a long time, but I think it's very solid, and I think it has a can do some fun stuff. GG.